Wait, what?
Nah, man, that wasn't me. I don't even know what that protest was even about.
Well, that's funny. Because when we searched your wallet, we found a Humanity Front business card.
So what? That don't prove shit.
Listen, we got tons of punks like you pretending they're idealists while smashing
Me?
windows and living.
Oh, him.
And someone's gonna pay for it.
Y'all didn't see me do nothing, so you can't charge me. I know my rights.
He knows his rights. Okay. Morgue. Yes, thank you. Because even though this is basically already done, I found out everything I need to, I want to do this one now. Since I'm already here, I might as well have a look at that body. Oh god, how deep down is this morgue? Hi there, buddy. I totally got access to this. And also, let me clean up for you. Be fine, buddy. Oh, another one of these terminals. Nice. Classic. The morgue. There we go. Also, I want to kind of see if I can rob them blind. Guns, guns, guns. So you did say I wanted to have at least a type of gun because I'd be getting boss battles. This is why I wanted a the other thing though, the ooh, tranquilizer rifle. This is why I wanted to have that upgraded the other edition, that's what I'm thinking of, the director's cut thing. Because I did want to find a way to, you know, get a non-combat solution to boss battles. But okay, apparently we are dealing with boss battles, and yeah, that's fine. Sewers? That is weird.
About time. You the home sec guy I was ordered to wait for? Tell Manderley I didn't get the memo until I was halfway through the autopsy. By then, it was too late to close him up again.
Right. So you recovered the neural hub?
Tricky bit of work that was. A few inches lower and the bullet would have fried more than just the pedal connectors. As it is, I can't guarantee you'll get anything useful out of it, other than the fact that it's been modified.
Modified? With what?
Some kind of wet drive. But hey, I didn't look. Ultraviolet means ultraviolet, and I know how touchy you guys get when it comes to matters of national security. He's all yours. The hub's been detached, but I left it in the skull as ordered. Now, if you'll excuse me, I got paperwork to fix.
Well, I never did say I was somebody, so I never actually impersonated a federal officer, I guess. So that's okay. It's fine. Let's search. Hacker brain chip, let's take it.
Boss, I got the neural hub. Looks like it's been modified with some kind of wet drive. Pritchard should have a look at it.
No, don't bring it here. Frank's not finished running his diagnostic, and I don't want to risk connecting any tech to our networks till he's done.
Especially if the tech is military. So what do you want me to do?
Take the hub to your apartment. I'll have Frank contact you there.
Use my home computer? Really? Ooh, threat of cybernetic discognition disorder. CDD, eh? Like every other new technology, from the automobile to television, human augmentation has been pilloried as a menace that will destroy our society from within and reduce us all to drooling imbeciles. I'm certain that, like me, you're just as tired of his reaction to dog whistle punditry. We can't shy away from the fact that indeed cybernetics are a double-edged sword. By making human augmentation technology free for all, we run the risk of falling into the hands of distressed and mentally unfit individuals. There's no denying that augmentation has changed the way you think about yourself. But no more than one would after cosmetic surgery. And the so-called cybernetic discognition disorder seems to be a little bit more than a convenient label slapped on a much deeper problem. The fact is, adding cybernetic implants to your bodies will no more destroy your sanity than playing video games will make you a psychopath. One must be watchful for those who are already fragile mental states will be destabilized further by augmentation.
You home sec guys really like to throw your weight around. This is the second time you've tampered with my lab, damn it.
Second time. Well, that's your fault for getting a bachelor's of science in criminal justice like everybody else. Oh no, that's not what I was. So, don't tell anybody about this. Okay. Waiting for me in the lobby of my apartment complex. Head in current building and speak with her. And I need to go to my apartment complex as well. Where is that? I guess we could just get out, right? Believe in offset law that firearm is surely the most deplorable act. Indeed. Yes. It's alright though. I am spreading the word of pacifism. Carefully.
To offer my deepest sympathies and
Deepest sympathies, indeed. Yes. Sorry. Nothing to see here. You're okay.
my people have
You're
worked
screwed up, buddy.
tirelessly to find a
Can I talk to him again?
solution to this dispute, and
You
I
got what you wanted.
unequivocally
And I was hoping that I could still blackmail him afterwards. Here's what I'm thinking. It is almost past. Would it make more sense to it? You know what? I think I'm gonna close off that. I'm gonna close off this one, and then leave the main quest for tomorrow.
Jensen, I have a message for you from one of your former colleagues, a Detective Alexander.
Jenny, what did you want?
She said she could use some help if you can make your way over to Grand River Road. And might I just add, as wonderful as it is to have you back at the office, I am not your personal dating service.
What a jerk. Okay, so that is another side quest, isn't it? She wants me over at Grand something something Road. Why is it not marked, and where would that be? That does not sound good.
Why would you book me a trick inside D-Row?
This
Whoa.
is your B turf, asshole. Don't try it.
Okay, it's okay. I'm not gonna try it.
Hey, Jetson. Long time no see.
Come on, handsome.
Oh, that is Jenny.
Your troubles. Look at the equipment you've got. Woo! Why not give me a little demo?
God, I'm glad you're here. Jensen. My God, it's been a while. Remember me? We used to work the old 17th precinct back in the day. Man, I wish I could go with the good old you haven't changed at all bit, but that'd be complete and utter bullshit, right?
Guess that's one way to put it. You know what? Flirty seems a little bit douchey for our Jensen. I think friendly is gonna be good.
Yeah, I guess that's one way to put it. You look a little different too, Xander. What's your new gig?
Deep cover. I'm keeping tabs on the derelict row ballers for now. I've got a hunch something big's coming.
Why do I get the sudden feeling you're about to include me into that something big?
Because you're clever. That and the fact that, well, it's pretty obvious. But jokes aside, you couldn't have come at a better time, Jensen. This case I'm on, we're stalling and we could use a little external help.
Go ahead.
I'm with IA now, and we're working a sting on a dirty cop named Jack O'Malley. Elusive motherfucker. I mean, Men in Black elusive. We know he's involved in drugs,
Okay,
weapon
sure.
dealing, tied into the gangs. But he's clever, and we just can't seem to pin anything on him. I swear he's got friends in high places.
Okay, and where do I fit in all this?
You're an outsider. You can go places we legally can't. I need someone to do a couple of things. Break into his apartment, sneak into DRB territory, and finally, go undercover posing as a hitman.
Oh, that's
This
pretty
guy's
cool.
nothing minor, Jensen. He's the real deal. Major player, major consequences.
Major
We have to get him
consequences?
before shit hits the fan. You in?
Yeah, about that guy, though.
I haven't walked the beat in a while. Could you give me a quick sit rep of the local gangs?
You know, gangs are not the finest example of evolution, if you catch my drift. Everything's pretty much the same. The derelict row-ballers are still dealing and stealing, getting into fights with OGs, and defacing augmented people's property.
Yeah, right. Upstanding citizens.
And then on the other end of the spectrum, you have the Motor City Bangers. Ignorant scumbags just like the DRBs, only some of them are augmented scumbags.
Okay.
How about the target, O'Malley? Got any more info?
He's a cop, but he went on assignment with the feds for a while. No reports, no address, nothing. We're pretty sure he got tied up in major covert ops, but never got anything solid on him. He has a badge, but he doesn't feel like a cop at all.
Sure, I'll help out.
Can't let a guy like that roam free. I'm in.
All right then, let's get to work. Like I said, I've got a couple of very promising leads, but O'Malley's got friends among the powers that be. I wouldn't be able to get my hands on a warrant, even if I had footage of the perp confessing in real time as he's finger painting his motive on the wall in the victim's blood.
Nice.
So I guess we're gonna have to break a few rules.
Yeah, we have to be careful
Okay.
about this.
But we have to be careful how we handle this. It could discredit your investigation.
True, but thing is, Jensen, it's either this or there simply won't be an investigation. You know me, I usually play by the book. Only this time, the bad guy's a friend of the publisher.
This dialogue is wonderfully silly.
So what am I looking for in O'Malley's apartment?
Information, drugs, weapons, basically anything you think can be used to build a stronger case against him. The more you get, the better.
Okay.
What about the undercover assignment? Posing as a hitman.
O'Malley's crafty and even a bit paranoid. He's always using proxies, scapegoats, and red herrings to get us off his ass. But after months of schmoozing, we finally got through to one of his guys. Turned him into a mole. He provides us with information, stuff like that.
And he's gonna be my way in?
Exactly. Yesterday, another one of O'Malley's guys whacked someone, a drug dealer. There's a witness, but we don't have any details. O'Malley does, and he wants someone to take care of the mess. The usual guy just got busted for possession, so the contact will send you in to pose as his replacement. O'Malley will be waiting for you in an alley next to the police station.
And you want me to milk him to get the info on the witness?
You haven't lost your touch, Jensen. We think O'Malley will ask you to retrieve the murder weapon, use it to kill the witness, and then plant it on a scapegoat he can arrest later. What you need to do is get that weapon and bring it to me.
And what about the witness?
We're almost positive he's a member of the MCBs. Once you know the location, you'll need to get there, take care of any opposition, and prep him for retrieval.
Prep him?
Well, you know, he's a gangbanger, Jensen. He's not going to turn in peacefully, but we need him alive. So I guess you're going to have to play this one macho and knock him out. One of our guys will then just happen to stumble upon him. You know, serendipity.
I like that. On the other side of town, there's a DMV. That gang's the worst. They're about as bad as those PB&J bastards.
Okay. What's this about
Nice.
getting into DRB territory?
Yeah, I needed to get in there and track down a shipment of weapons for me. We managed to gain access to solid information that will tie it to O'Malley, but I need proof it's really there. They've probably stashed it around somewhere.
A cop dealing weapons to a criminal anti-AUG gang? Not a pretty picture.
Got that right. I guess we both agree. Nothing good can come out of this, huh? I don't know where exactly the DRB's cache is, but I know there's a bonus for you if you manage to sneak in and out without being spotted.
Ooh,
Would
ghost
make shit
kids.
easier to handle on my side.
Nice.
Okay, let's do this. You can contact me on my info link if anything comes up.
Excellent. Oh, and Jensen, one last thing. To protect my cover, it'd be better if you only contact me again once you've taken care of everything.
This is getting awesome. Just the entire feel of the game, the amount of characters there, sort of the experience of it. This game is good. This game is very good.
Cheap.
I like how sometimes the storyline is indeed, or the voice acting is indeed a little bit cheesy, which is exactly as cheesy as it should be, or needs to be. Chiron Beta Prime. Okay, here's the thing. We are going to be, let's see. I think we're going to talk to, yep. We're going to talk to the motherly ties, and from then on, next time, I think we're going to be starting the side quests.
Humanity Front. Speaking from the tarmac.
Have you found anything? Please, I've got to know what really happened to Megan.
Complete the quest.
I've investigated all of Detective Chase's leads. You were right. Something was off with Megan's case.
So, what did you find?
Nanomachines, son. Oh, I did find a lot, didn't I?
Someone in the government, a man named Manderley, ordered that a specially appointed medical examiner perform the autopsy. He bypassed the local ME. Simply put, that's not a good sign.
It sure doesn't sound good.
There were only 3 people who got out of the labs alive. Me and 2 others. One died in the hospital a few days later. The second one, a lab tech, was ready to give a detailed description of what he saw. Funny thing is, by the time the investigators got to him, he couldn't remember a thing.
You sound like you don't believe that.
Listening to his voice hurts my throat.
Not from the reports I've read. I think someone got to him first. An officer assigned to the case was asked to get rid of a major piece of evidence. Footage from one of our intellicams showed fuzzy images of the attackers bringing something inside the labs.
What? What were they bringing in?
I don't know. But for someone higher up to want that evidence gone, it must have been important. I got my hand on a test report that confirms what was bothering Chase. The attackers used excessive measures to make bodies and equipment unidentifiable.
Oh my God, Megan. What do you make of this, Adam?
I don't know exactly. I guess the idea was to leave no traces, no DNA evidence that would link back to them. But it just seems a bit too convenient.
So what you're telling me is we couldn't find anything conclusive?
Pretty much.
No, I'm sorry. But one thing's for sure. Somebody's been hard at work covering up and destroying evidence related to this case. Somebody with power, who wanted to erase anything that might have made the investigation linger.
Oh, I could even keep the bracelet? That's cruel.
I'm sorry, Cassandra. I wish I had more tangible answers to give you. But I did stumble on something I think you should have. I found Megan's bracelet. I'm sure she'd want you to have it.
Oh, Adam, that's very kind of you. Her grandmother gave it to her. She loved that bracelet very much. Thank you for all you did. And, do you know exactly how Megan died?
Ooh. Her neck was snapped and her body was burned. Nah.
I read the reports. She didn't suffer, Cassandra. I can promise you that.
Thank you, Adam. It's not much, but it still brings me some comfort. I miss her so much.
There's not much we can do about that. Except, install a memory wipe chip.
Don't worry, Cassandra. This is not over. I don't know how or when, but I will get to the bottom of this.
I knew I was right to trust you, Adam. But please,
Detach
be
this
careful.
psycho.
It's strange. I thought knowing what really happened would make me feel better. But nothing will ever justify this. My daughter is gone, and I'll never get her back. I wish I could be sure she gets justice.
Trust me, she will.
2 praxis points available. Yes! Motherly Ties, achievement unlocked. This is one of those, you get achievements for every single thing you do, isn't it? Okay, though. As you can see by the terrible, terrible shadow you're getting over there. There we go. I am creating a save. It's getting late. I'm going to be calling it here. You always took the keeping the bracelet as being Adam wanted to keep some of hers like still at feelings. They set your head canon. I could see that. I was thinking of that as well. It'd be cool for him to hide something sort of, to keep that secret. That'd be cool. Good game. Indeed. It is very nice though. As I was saying, I like how evocative the game is in presenting you with just enough to suggest that there's more behind it. The monorail that could potentially lead somewhere, the advertisements for things you never see, the amount of people there that suggest that it's a vibrant economy. It's very interesting, and I think there's these references to film noir. It's so on the edge of being serious and then almost being a parody of itself. It's very nicely written. I was thinking of actually writing something up on the Patreon page one of these days, but I need to make sure to find some time to actually do that. For now, though, I'm actually getting pretty tired. It's been a good 4 hours and 20 minutes, apparently. Yikes, time flies. So I'm going to be leaving you with a little bit of music. I'll be back tomorrow again at 7 CET. Should probably be the thing. Going to make sure to be a little bit briefer tomorrow because Monday's another working day. But for now, I hope you either have been having a good Saturday or will be having a good Saturday or just enjoying your weekend. And I will hope to see you tomorrow. Have a good one. This is always so awkward and so unprofessional to switch to the break screen.